Hi guys, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So, Nick Carter has been accused by a fourth woman of sexual assault, and she says he also gave her STDs that later caused her to develop cervical cancer. Her name is Laura Penley, and she filed a lawsuit in Nevada saying that he assaulted her multiple times starting back in 2005 when she was 19. She also says she had not been with anyone else before him, and after the assault, she tested positive for HPV, human papillomavirus, chlamydia, and gonorrhea. Nick, of course, denied the allegations and claimed Laura allegations were more of the same nonsense from the gang of conspirators in a statement. This is just more of the same nonsense from the gang of conspirators and their lawyers who continue to abuse the justice system to try to ruin Nick Carter. It's drawn from the same predictable playbook. Lie and wait for decades until Mr. Carter is celebrating a professional milestone, then hide behind litigation privilege to make utterly false claims in an attempt to inflict maximum damage on Nick and his family. Nick does not recall ever even meeting Laura Penley. He recently never had any romantic or sexual relationship with her, ever. The person making these claims has a documented history of financial and legal trouble, has filed for bankruptcy, and has been sued for fraud. And for whatever health challenges she may have faced, have absolutely nothing to do with Nick. Not only will he fight this, he will be seeking sanctions against her legal team for enabling this frivolous action. Laura said that at first she and Nick had a sexual relationship and she would go see him at his place in Hollywood every few weeks. She said she asked him to use protection, but he refused and made Laura to believe he did not have any STDs. After 3 instances of consensual sexual intercourse, Nick dismissed her when she requested a movie and a hangout instead of intercourse. He told her no because the only reason she was there was to have sex, and that is what she wants. Nick then picked Laura up off the ground and threw her onto his bed before forcefully assaulting Laura, despite saying no multiple times. He then instructed her to keep his sexual assault of her a secret and that nobody would believe her. 2 months later, Laura claimed Nick apologized and asked to see her again. Upon arriving at his apartment, she alleged 2 of his friends were present. Nick allegedly told his friends he would be right back and led Laura to his bedroom when she told him that she did not want to have sexual intercourse. However, Laura said he sexually assaulted her again. In July 2005, she tested positive for HPV, chlamydia, and gonorrhea, and test results showed she was also positive for cancerous cells. 1 month later, Laura claims she was diagnosed with stage 2 cervical cancer and had to undergo numerous treatments. So the lawsuit states the impacts of Carter's sexual assaults are ceaseless, causing plaintiff severe emotional distress, physical anguish, medical issues, intimacy issues, and other complex trauma. She also claimed that she has suffered ongoing harassment from Backstreet Boys fans after being called to testify at a deposition involving other survivors of Nick's alleged sexual abuse. Laura's lawsuit is the fourth sexual lawsuit against Nick in recent years. Oh, there's more. Pop singer Melissa Schumann filed a lawsuit in 2023 accusing Nick of sexual battery and sexual assault, according to court documents. I have faced extraordinary backlash for standing up for myself. I am not the first. However, my intention is that I am the last. It's time that powerful figures in the music industry get the message that they can no longer afford to enable and protect sexual predators. I'm fighting to make the music industry a safer place to work and perform. Melissa and Nick first met while working on a TV show together. She originally came forward in 2017 saying that Nick raped her back in 2003 when she was 18 and he was 22. In her lawsuit, she claims Nick used his role, status, and power as a well known singer to gain access to groom, manipulate, exploit, and sexually assault Melissa. Nick, of course, denied the allegation in 2017, saying Melissa never expressed to me while we were together or at any time since that anything we did was not consensual. We went on to record a song and perform together, and I was always respectful and supportive of Melissa both personally and professionally. Right, and guess what? Nick was also sued by Shannon Ruth and Ashley Rep for sexual assault. During a press conference held with her lawyers on a Facebook live stream, Shannon alleged Nick raped her in 2001 when she was 17. The last 21 years have been filled with pain, confusion, frustration, shame, and self-harm that are a direct result of Nick Carter raping me, Shannon claimed during the press conference. Nick denied the allegations through his lawyer and filed a countersuit. He claimed Ruth and others used the hashtag #MeToo movement to defame and vilify Carter and otherwise ruin his reputation for the purposes of garnering attention and fame and or extorting money from Carter, according to the lawsuit. And guess what? His defamation lawsuit was dismissed in a Nevada court in August 2024. So here's a little backstory on Shannon Ruth. She was a disabled girl with cerebral palsy and autism. When she was 17, she went to a Backstreet Boys concert in 2001. Nick allegedly invited her onto his tour bus and then forced her to perform oral sex on him and did the same to her. Afterward, he called her the R word, RETA, the rest, and then he called her the B word as well. BITC, the rest. That's absolutely disgusting. And, he also dated Paris Hilton in 2003. Remember that? And she accused him of assault. She had bruises all over her body. Remember that picture? Yeah, that famous picture of her arm all bruised up. And I'm going to say, remember when Paris did not pay for her storage bill and her locker was open? All her personal stuff got exposed, including her medication cream, the HERPE, yeah, the gift that keeps on giving, yeah. Yeah, she didn't care to pay her locker, her storage locker unit. This rich girl didn't give a damn about her storage locker. So yeah, they revealed everything that was inside. That's what they do. When you don't pay, yeah, they'll open it, they'll sell it. So yeah, she had that cream in there, that itchy, yeah. So honestly, I don't get the appeal of sleeping with celebrities. If you're going to sleep with a celebrity, just know there's a real risk of ending up with something you cannot get rid of. Look at Charlie Sheen. He was reportedly spreading the 3-letter HI to people before he finally got exposed. It's wild. You guys, what are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe, share. I think I'm shadow banned. I tried to search my name and it wasn't coming up. So yeah, that means I'm shadow banned. I don't know why. I guess the topics that I talk about is crazy. But you guys make sure you thumbs up this video. It does help. So yeah. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.